Prepare to hear the delusions of a madman. I am not human. If I were human, I would be like you. If I were like you, I wouldn't be real. Those around me find my mask. They ask, what's wrong with me? Answer, wrong question. Why bother inquiring a trivial detail of my human condition when the real question can be found right outside my window? The question of the true human condition. My eyes are young and my soul is old, and it doesn't take a genius to know the world is dying. It is not the walls of my room that keep me encaged inside. It's the people outside those very walls. Walls that we find in every room, in every attic, in every abyss inside ourselves and those around us. With these walls and masks, we tempt to fortify our hearts, never allowing the unfeigned beauty to surface. Feed me, God, with a tablespoon and wait for the nutrients to reach my brain, then delightfully gaze as I retch confectionaries for your sadistic ears. Thus, as a rat in a maze, I search for the bittersweet cheese without ever even knowing why. Perhaps because it's the only way out. But without a brain and without a soul, who am I to know? Therefore I will continue to hit dead end after dead end in pursuit of a lie promised by all those beautifully wretched observers laughing at my idiocy and asking themselves how I cannot find my way out of their elegantly crafted labyrinth I call society, that I call the world. I cannot speak for those who never made it out alive, but if I could, I would say they love the game. Marionettes manipulating their own strings, for isn't it such a grace to feel liberated from the responsibility of your own mistakes? Like a cigarette burn, it's not the pain, it's the symbolism. Because your eyes are full of green greed at the next me, you fail to see yourselves. Never willing to truly make amends or simply bury the corpse, you leave it lying in the middle of the living room floor with the news turned up, hoping the volume will outpollute the stench. Unwilling to understand or make efforts to comprehend the world outside your deluded infantile minds and only glancing at the brilliant burning neon signs promising sanctity. Now a fragmented mirror broken before a reflection could ever fully form, we all stand in the wake of the end wondering how it came to this. Incompetent to see the image in the glass shatter so beautifully across the bed, we give birth to the first wonderful thing to manifest in our heads. Constructing a mirror out of serrated pieces of everything that defines the norm and denies the individual, and then we wonder why it is our hands are bleeding and we can no longer hold things together and mend our wounds without staining every person's skin we touch. Effortlessly, maelstroms form in the black lines of these pages, and with each word lured into the void, I fall further and further from myself. Who am I? Perhaps a larger question than where I came from. Curious how the world imagines itself in darker dreams than night, with eyes preferred closed, while I dream in the blackness for a flicker of fire to ignite the surrounding air so that my desires and aspirations are in arm's reach. Sometimes I wonder what my blood is made of, if not the self-depreciating tragedy that seems to course through me without regard to the irreversible harm it has done. I've lost myself some time ago, some time when I needed to know. Love, a term misused, abused, and defiled. What is the definition of love after such degradation has stripped it of its value and rightfully left it unjustified? In the aftermath, how do we define it when it's desperately attached to the slightest kiss of infatuation, touch of lust, and said to seek security and not endearingly? A beautiful thing to never exist, for the things that we want most are always the doors we are forbidden to open. If we were to see the other side, we would know the truth. Open the door, step inside, shut the door, and the question continues to mourn, for now behind you is another closed door, and in front of you nothing different. I long for you so much it takes the breath away, thus now I suffocate till the end of my days. So tell me why I should breathe. When I wake and find that I'm dead, why continue to live when everything inside me begs to cease? Why am I alive when the inhale brings pain? A joker is a fool who creates a two of hearts, thus I ask, why does this manifest an ace of spades? Insatiable days continue as I irrelevant to them as they are to me. Hello, Halo. Slide over my head and find my neck, then with a lullaby of madness, sing me to sleep.